Hey there everyone, Redneck Brian here. Winter is starting to suck. Just from that sentence right there, I think you guys know what I mean. Winter is really starting to suck. I have an issue with the Kubota. As you can see, it got a giant hole in my dash. Yep, my dash cracked. It happened earlier today. I had to go get gas for the big old 4x2 and I cracked my dash. What happened was my choke got stuck on, and I was working on making it go off. I used a pair of pliers, which was a bad mistake, and I broke a hole in my dash. Luckily, I have the 3 pieces. I have a little piece right here, and the piece up by the choke, where the choke was, and a larger piece right there. So I should be able to epoxy it back into place. If anyone has any good ideas on what type of epoxy to use, please let me know. It won't be done till the spring, and it's cracked down here as well, right there. So that piece there will glue back in like that, and this piece here will glue back in right there. That's if I end up using the Kubota anyways. I would have had issues anyways when I went to go remove this stock throttle, which I'm debating on removing it or making it into like a governor bypass of some sort. I haven't really decided. I might end up just removing it so I can put a voltage gauge right there. It's a better spot to put it. So, and this motor won't let me do oil pressure. So that's my idea on that anyways. So if anyone has any ideas on how to fix that, please let me know. I'm thinking super glue or some sort of plastic epoxy will probably work. What I'll do is I'll glue it from the top, then I'll come in from underneath and glue it, and there's a few pieces where the plastic flaked out, and I'll just fill those in as well, and hopefully it'll be stronger than it was. I imagine it was already cracked because it wouldn't have just broke out like that, even though it's cold, because the rest of the plastic is fine, and I believe it was compromised anyways. It was already cracked, so it was a tough spot anyways because of the throttle right there. So let's go over to the 4x2. I had to jump it. Battery was completely dead. As you can see, it's on the charger right now. It should be fully charged. Yep, 100%. She's fully charged now. Solenoid started working again. The video from Monday, I mentioned the solenoid stopped working, but now it's working again. I don't have keys on me, so I can't start it up, but it seems to be working again. And I am trying to figure out the gear ratio on how to do the pulleys for the back. Should I do 3 pulleys of the same size, meaning a double stack pulley right there, and the same size pulley at the very back? I want this thing to go faster. I commented on Murray Mayhem's video last night, but I don't think he realizes I already have a Gator built, because he said, "Oh, do one axle and then do a live axle in the back and connect it by chains." I can't really. I could do that, but I can't really take this thing out of commission to do that. So I would love to, but probably not. And if I did do something like that, I would have just kept the hydro in here, which I could do, but it'd be a bit of a pain in the butt to do. But also, if the hydro, I can't really make it go any faster. But unless I could with the gear ratio, but I don't know if you do a double chain going to two axles. Basically, have the transmission and 2 live axles. I'm not 100% sure on how that would work. So if anyone has any ideas on how to make this go faster, I'm open to listening to them. I'm considering moving the middle axle in a bit more whenever I go and lengthen, or when I go put a larger pulley on the front, because I'm limited on my belt, on that one belt I have right there. So wherever I go, I'm going to have to, if it's too tight, I'm going to have to slide in that middle axle, which will increase the space. Either I'll just increase the space right here, or I will slide this axle forward as well, which is doable. So mainly, like Starpuss was saying, this thing needs to go faster. So, and I fully agree with that. So that's pretty much it for this video. I moved the GT, it's running good. I have an issue with the one back tire, keeps on wanting to go low, but other than that, no other issues. I can finally get into my shop again. The ice is all cleared that yesterday. And I'm going to start tearing this thing apart. Probably on the weekend or one day next week, as soon as it warms up a bit more. It's supposed to start warming up by next week, but it's currently minus 26 out here, so it's hard to say if it's really going to do it. It's minus 15, but real feel is minus 26, minus 25 or 26. So it's pretty cold. So I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.